she wants you to sit next to her.
Yeah. And I sit down next to her.
Okay. Okay, now tell me, Kenkira, like, what is your definition of living?
Well, living is that you can feel, that you can think, that you can act. You can choose your destiny and
Sorry, choose your destiny. I immediately hear Mortal Kombat song inside my head. Anyways, continue, sorry.
well, well,
Is that your answer, or do you like continue with?
living is complicated. Basically, what it boils down to is that you can feel and think and act on your own.
Okay, these are good answers because honestly there is no one true answer for that. But there's also different answer, and that will explain what's going, like explain to the question how and what happened not only to me but for the rest of my companions and friends in the group. Um, to live, it's of course there's not only my word. There's somebody maybe important or smart said that long time ago, that living is moving forward, is evolving, learning new things, uh, like gathering experience, and like feeling that you have to still evolve and move forward because you have still yet to attain the not in that sense, but that you feel that you still have a lot to go to explore and to learn new abilities. In our case, we stopped moving forward for a price of basically immortality.
Wait, but who could be powerful enough to just do that?
I'm afraid this is one of the secrets that you will learn in time.
Well,
Well, our guild
well,
that we are members of is called Eternal Wanderers, is it not?
yes, but I thought that was more of a moniker than anything.
Really?
In most cases, yes. But you shall see. I don't want to spoil that for you. Aside,
Wait, I'm not going to become immortal, am I?
mm, not really. Unless you will seek that path and like actively decide that you achieved everything you can, that you achieved everything you want and can, and just be that you are content with where you are and you will stop moving forward. Basically, well, the cat's already out of the bag. But basically, out of character and mechanical sense, what she speaks about to you with that, if with her immortality, like she stopped moving forward, it's basically called Eternal Template.
Oh, okay.
That eternal creature cannot be permanently killed or destroyed. If killed, turned into undead, polymorph, petrified, banished, otherwise destroyed, it returns to life and normal well-being 2d6 minutes later, even if disintegrated. gaining benefits of true resurrection coupled with heal. Basically and that's one thing, and the second one that if you have that template, you gain that, you don't gain any hit dice, any class levels permanently. Only wish spell can cancel this eternal thing.
Alright. And that's a 9th level spell, god damn. Alright, so,
I mean, she says, well, like in her case, like she starts like saying, opening up that in her case it wasn't that it was more of a uh, not that she wanted, but somebody, because she doesn't want to spell, like offered her a choice, because she was in a situation that only like either she could take the eternity thing or just permanently die. So it was like a very tough choice, but as she sure for at start she was pretty sad when she realized that no matter what friendships she will have, who will she marry and whatnot, if she ever thought about that all of this will perish and that. But after some adventuring, doing good in the world, she decided that, well, it's not exactly a bad thing.
alright, does she still have the necklace that I gave her?
Yes, she has.
Alright. Oh. That still doesn't hinder you from taking and receiving cherished gifts from others, and I point at the necklace.
But of course. And yes, if you're interested, like, we can still feel pain, and of course, dying even temporarily sucks, but after a few hundred years, you get used to it.
Living for hundreds of years. And he gets kind of a far-eyed look, as if thinking something really hard. You could do a lot in that time.
Well, yes, you could, but for every, as I think in this world, like, it can never be like. Once again, different smart men said that at least in this world, there are no heroes without villains, and there's no light without darkness, and there's no good without evil.
Yes. Do you consider it a curse? The living thing, I mean.
She kind of shrugs, and you see that there is a change in her demeanor. That usually she was all happy-go-lucky, and now like she's really like contemplating and the not confused look, not sad either, but you know, not happy really. That, well, as I said, like at the beginning, I thought it might be a curse. Every time when somebody close to me dies and he cannot be brought back, or he doesn't want to, uh, it feels like a curse. But every other time, these are the singular days, the years that I lived and that I will live probably. I think they are worth it. Like I try to make every day count. Like live like, even if I have this gift, curse, whatever you wanna call it. I just try to live every day to the fullest.
A woman after my own heart. Well then. No.
You know that. And you are so shocked. Maybe even like maybe there's even sadness on your face, and I think I know a good way to warm your heart. And we might guess what Genkiro will be doing with Remus for the rest of the day.
Playing music.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, practicing music with her, that works.
So this will be an
Playing the
interesting
fiddle.
conversation when Genkiro is like, "Hey, everybody's immortal." It's like, "I am too." Wait, what?
Yeah, but technically speaking, like Remus asked him to be its
Yeah,
secret.
true.
And the only reason I talked about it, not whispered it to him, because it would take too much time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so that's
fair.
that. Odeiros is chilling, so I'm guessing he doesn't seek talking with the other.
He's probably still resting from having 8 negative levels or whatever he had.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of them as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so it will take some time, like resting and recuperating and whatnot. Also, like during the usual banter, in the meantime, like some place they might say that also apart from the blessing that they have, they think that the city of Ice Hollow will be safe when right now they clear this sanctuary summer, that the city itself will be protected. Sorry. That they, like the lady from the lake didn't really explain that, but she said that evil powers will have harder time, or it will be impossible for them to just go straight at the city and raise it to the ground. So there's some sort of protection now active.
Well, that's good.
Also, okay, that will be a different thing. Genkiro,
Yeah.
give me a heal check.
A heal check, alright.
Don't worry, that not STD or something. Just a heal check, because you might kinda realize after all that explanation about one thing about her and the other dudes, females.
17 heal check.
Okay, it might be enough. Basically, mechanically, as I said, like she doesn't gain hit dice and she's not moving forward. So you think, you are not sure exactly, but you think that because of that, because she stopped moving forward, and so she cannot give life, meaning she can't have children.
Oh. Well, there goes my plan for spawn.
You were
Oh, well.
planning on 100.
Well, never mind then.
And yeah, she also might have mentioned something.
Yeah.
When they say if this is a curse, well, I might not have family, like don't see my children or grandchildren, but I try not to think about it. Yeah, something along these lines. Okay, so that's this. Okay, I think we can flash forward to another day after the ritual is completed.
I rest.
After people rest and regain negative levels and all of that jazz.
Well, there's something I'm going to do the day after the ritual as well that we probably almost forgot about.
Okay, before we get to that, because I think like Lysander doesn't have too much screen time. Like, are you like trying to like talk with the party, like, give them a piece of your mind what happened during the battle? That
No, not really. The only thing to say is because obviously what people are planning is way more interesting for him at the moment. The only thing to say is the next battle we get into, we're going to have to come up with a plan, guys, because it was awful. And if we're facing a lot of people, let's not waste our energy and time on the little people. Who cares? They're not the ones who can kill us. It's the, I don't know, giant undead fucker that comes from out of the blue. That's the danger. Anyway, but no, I'm all right, man, because I'm just waiting for
okay.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I was right back in the battlements and I had no way to reach you.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, of course, that's all in character, just so you know.
Yeah. So after all, the way we battle changes with every battle. We'll see next time if it really is the best thing to ignore the little ones.
Okay, so Mari wanted to do something, so I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm taking Zensa to the fancy shrine I made, and I'm going to cast Reincarnate on him there.
Okay.
This'll be fun.
Yep. It's totally not a test subject.
Okay, I already rolled that, so I will need to think for a second what the result means.
Uh-huh.
Rock is an animal, so I need to check the list of the animals. Animals. Okay, it probably will be flying one, still. You know what? Before I say anything, like apart from, you did that shrine, you cast the reincarnate on the more or less holy ground right now.
Yep.
But apart from that shrine, do you do anything specifically for this? Sorry. Anything specific for this particular spell? Like anything additional for the ritual?
Not really.
Okay.
Just casting it on holy ground and all that fun stuff. Druidic holy ground at that.
Okay. Yep. So after there are some effects, I guess, that even people that don't really know magic will see that there's something going on. And after the ritual ends, you realize that Rock is still in front of you. He didn't change, and he slowly wakes up, like stands up. He looks at you. Well, that's some fancy place to wake up. Took you some time, old hack. And of course, his tone is like he's making a joke and whatnot to relieve atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting. I was trying to turn you into a pigeon.
Well, obviously you suck at magic.
Apparently.
I mean, all you got was some shitty rock, not even a pigeon this time.
Besides, if I were a pigeon, I could more easily shit on your head.
At least it wouldn't hurt.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear the last one.
I said at least it wouldn't hurt. When you do it when you're a pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, old hack, what's the plan for today?
You're feeling fine, perfectly fine, nothing else?
Well, you fucked up turning me into pigeon, but all in all, I feel fine.
Okay. Sounds good. Back to the castle then.
Okay. I remember that the griffin himself is still not resurrected.
True,
Freaking
but
Okay, so sure, you did your stuff.
So, does Otros need to do a full week of mourning?
no, as long as it's resurrected, it doesn't matter.
Alright.
now, mind you, no one's asked me to resurrect to reincarnate a griffin, so
No, I'm probably not gonna have the same luck if I do that.
you'd get a pigeon.
Yes, I would. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, well, on the holy ground, It might work. Yeah, the problem is I sometimes feel that your character is way not overcommitted, but if I take away your mounts, like at least half of the efficiency of your character just goes away.
Not really. You just gotta get much slower, to be honest.
Also, we need to fix your lands.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you won't find, and I'm just gonna say that common sense tell you that yeah, there's nobody in the north that will be able to do that.
Yeah.
Which is why I was wondering where dwarves lived. Because dwarves will also most likely have rare metals.
Probably. Okay, so another day, you get back at the tower. Let's just say, yeah, the female adventure group, yeah, they still stay at the tower because for now they just don't have anything else better to do. And you were mentioning something about needing of reinforcements or whatnot. So, what do you do? Also, only one person for now can go from your group can go to the north without freezing to death, which is Mari, who drank the Jotun blood. So yeah, what do you do?
Alright. My vote is we should head back to Pinewood for supplies and perhaps reinforcements.
Yeah,
What do you say, Lysander?
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Right?
I think we want to sort out some stuff. I think that's a good idea.
Right. So even if we could storm the Nightshade's castles all nilly-willy,
It isn't really a castle, but never mind.
Close enough.
or forest, or keep, or
There is a number of things that I would like to do.
Yes.
I don't mind going to Pinewood, but we need to do these most likely before we do anything else. First, we need to go to the Shrine of Eternal Summer, or whatever it's called, and
Sanctuary of Summer.
yeah, the Sanctuary of Summer, and greet the spirit that lives there. Then we need to figure out how this castle works. The Nightshade has an army, and we don't.
Yeah, good point.
well, we could borrow the Pinewood's army.
They would get slaughtered. Even with those golems.
Hmm.
And you are certain of this.
Yeah. What are we gonna-
Humans versus undead frost giants.
Granted.
And dragon. Among other things.
Oh, there's a human.
Yeah, I forgot about the thing, but those who were awake, you might have seen the few types of the undead that were with Nightshade, so if you want to know more about them, you might give me a... If you want to know, you might just roll a few knowledge religion checks, I guess.
Okay, let me check.
It's a natural 20 and a knowledge religion check, so 33.
Okay, so
Lore Master. Oh wait, Mario already did it.
Okay,
Close enough. Religion.
so apart from the Greater Shadows, whom you already know, because you met them, and you fought with them, and you of course remember them, his front line was made from the undead who were called specters, which are incorporeal undead.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, if you know that, then you know there's no point in having a normal army against them because they literally can't do anything except
Yeah,
die.
he also had one creature near him that basically you remember that she's somewhat of a native to cold areas, and she's called this type of creature is called Yuki-onna,
Oh, fun.
Frost Lady.
Frost Lady. And yeah, she has like you might check on because with that also you know everything about them, so you might check on the internet like Pathfinder's Yuki-onna. Like she has like a snowstorm aura, you know, incorporeal and whatnot. Also, the last thing that at least you know, this guy Nightshade probably didn't bring his entire army, only a part of it. And the last guys were at the back, and they were probably archers. They are called Baicoks. Baicock. Which is basically an undead archer that can for example, devour soul of a dying creature, of already dead creature, for temporary hit points. He has also he can shoot like a bone arrows, which are infused with negative energy and whatnot. So yeah, he's mostly of a range fighter. Oh yeah, so that's most of the things.
All right.
Alright, so sorry for that interaction, so you can continue.
Right. If we are to attack the Nightshade, we need to be better prepared.
Yeah, we do. We've not
We have a
been-
castle that can make an army. We just have to
Or somehow manage
power
to
up the
sneak
castle.
in. Well, that's a plan I'm with.
Until they storm our castle.
No, we can just fly over there and blast them to pieces.
Personally, we should also, how we did the Elder Fire Elemental for heat, we should see what else we can stick in there. So, for instance, an Elder Gravity Elemental.
It could probably help with maneuverability and like that the tower, because of him, the tower might attain a higher altitude. It's possible. But of course, no matter
Go-
how much elementals you put inside, there's the main thing that at least the guys who heard that still remember that there are parasites inside the tower. Meaning, you know, these extra dimensional spaces where, for example, the Shogot thing, that they feed off the power of the tower. Okay, of
So it
course.
would make them stronger.
Yeah, they would have.
Or we could completely ignore the Nightshade.
Yeah, the thing is, can I assume that you talk about plans like you are not secretive from the film adventure group that said that in case we might be able to help you. And
No, I don't see any reason
Yeah.
to be secretive.
Yeah.
Genkiro would probably tell them anyway.
Yeah, so from what they are telling you, that it's a really low chance that Nightshade will move anywhere after they clear the sanctuary and now the city is protected. Like there is like a invisible barrier that he might not be able to make it from there.
Yeah, so he's not going anywhere. So, while I understand that he has your friend, your friend's already dead, and he's probably been tortured for a while. So, we could always just go get him later. We also
So there
have
is.
whatever is north, where that dragon went. And we also have other things to deal with, like all this crazy shit inside of the castle, which we wouldn't mind help with as well.
And I think maybe we should take care of the dragon if we have a chance against it. I mean, it's a newly released problem. If we kill it before it realizes exactly how much things have changed, we might have a chance.
Well, thing is, you already waited like the whole thing after the dragon went like took at least day and a half, maybe two. So it's pretty safe to assume wherever he was going, he already arrived there. And from there, who knows what he might say and to whom.
Let's. So, should we first focus on what's inside the castle?
I believe so, yes.
Lysander, do you agree?
Yes, I think so. I think we should get back on track with that.
Good. And I think we're going to ask the others for help.
Yep.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I
Sure.
All right. I have 3 ayes from Lysander, 1 sure from Otros, and 1 from Mari. All right.
Yeah.
So we head back and wave over the others.
Okay. So yeah, so they are listening. Like your proposition that you want them to help you clear the tower, the upper levels.
Yeah.
Yes. If we manage to clear off all of the monsters from these castles, this could be a great boon to the Eternal Wanderers Guild.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's like they, especially games like Who's Around. Yeah, I start to wonder if this place wasn't owned by our guild some far away in the past.
Yes, you never know. We should research.
Oh, interesting.
Well, so you agree to help us then?
Why not? We are already crushing down here to sleep, so we might as well.
Right? Again, thank you for your help.
Oh, don't sweat it.
Right.
Okay. I need to prepare some things.
Right, as
And
that
this.
happens, I'm motion to Lysander to get over here.
Okie dokie.
Get over here.
Get over here! Do you use the javelin?
Lysander, I know that I haven't always been a good leader, so
Right. You've been great. You've made lots of good decisions. Don't worry. You're cool, man. You're cool by me.
well,
Anyway, with allies, no need to worry about that sort of thing.
but still, it didn't help us in the last battle.
Oh, don't worry. We just didn't really work out what we were meant to be doing. We hadn't really thought it through. We sort of, once the battle started, I think it was already over because we hadn't got a plan together. I don't think suddenly coming up with, for instance, I didn't know once the battle had started that you couldn't fly, which is something I should have known about in the day before. So we hadn't, as a group, organised ourselves correctly. So I really wouldn't worry about it, Genkira.
Alright.
Just make
Thank
sure.
you. You're right.
What we'll do is make sure that none of us get killed again by planning for every eventuality.
You're right. I shouldn't doubt myself like that.
I know, we're cool. We're all good now. We're all good. Anyway, as it turns out, every time I get killed, it's not been that permanent, so it's all right.
Yes, apparently that is like a pleasant breeze in these parts.
Well, there seems to be
Right.
a lot of it about. We've got Eternals, we've got Undead, and we keep coming back. Oh, and of course, Nisa, who doesn't seem to have that close a relationship with death either. It's a very, very odd set of circumstances.
Okay. Also, other question before we go with the tower. For now, what do you do with the loot that you've gathered? Because I'm guessing that.
Right. The chainmails and the axes and clubs we would put in the armory for now.
Okay. So if one of the quartermasters of the party can keep count, like do a document that these things are there, so it would be nice. That's for the future, because I might not remember about everything.
Have we got what other good things? Who took the ring of freedom of movement?
I think.
Let's see.
Just
Of stuff that we can actually most likely use, there are 4 scrolls of secure shelter.
Mm-hmm.
I have a large icy burst club. It doesn't say it's a great club, so we could use it as a great club.
Yeah.
A ring of protection +3.
Yeah.
A wand of blur with 15 charges.
Mm-hmm.
A necklace of fireballs type 6, where the 10d6 sphere has been used.
Okay.
A ring of protection +4.
Uh-huh.
A ring of freedom of movement.
Yeah.
What?
So what have people bagged? What have people picked?
I picked the ring of protection and the wand
Should
of
let
blur.
me finish.
All right.
There's this flail that we probably don't want to keep and can't sell because it's like super evil. Another ring of freedom of movement. Another ring of protection +4. A belt of resistance bonus to all saving throws +4. And a giant hide.
I think Otiros took Belt of Resistance.
He doesn't need it. He's a paladin.
Actually, I said I think I took it, but I realized I already had a belt, so I can't steal it.
Yeah, so there is for taking.
I like the ring of protection, obviously. The ring of freedom of movement is my.
Actually, I kind of want the ring of freedom of movement, but I'm not sure my mount would be able to use it, so it's not sure.
Nah, your mount won't be able to use it.
What kind of is it deflection?
Protection is deflection AC. Yeah, deflection.
Is it? Oh wow.
I would like one of those. My AC is terrible.
Well, my AC is bloody awful as well because
there's 2 4 and 1 3. So.
Well, I have 20 AC, so.
I do need a ring of freedom of movement at some point, but because I don't like to be absolutely in melee, it's not directly important at this instant. So.
Well, there's 2 of them, so you can take it.
Well. Anyway, I'd like either one or the other. Either a freedom of movement or a ring of protection.
Do you have a belt?
I'm already wearing one, yeah, unfortunately.
Genkira, do you have a belt?
Let me check. I do believe I have a belt of tumbling.
Then I guess I'm taking the belt.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've got one of a belt of dexterity, which I need for my archery, as you might imagine.
Okay.
So that would be
15 charges, you said.
Yeah, for the wand of blur. So you can have that.
And it was just the +3 and +4 Ring of Protection.
There's 1 plus 3 and 2 plus 4.
Oh, 2 +4. Has anybody else gotten the other +4?
I am one of them.
Alright.
Well,
So
yeah.
I guess I'm the only one who doesn't get anything. I'll
Well-
take the gold instead.
Grab something.
There's nothing for me. The rings would be nice, but you already stolen all of them.
No, well, I haven't said anything yet because I don't want to feel like I'm robbed anybody. So whatever's left over, man.
Well, feel free to take whatever.
There's nothing there, that's the problem.
Do you want the super lethal flail?
I get 1 negative level, so no thanks. Otherwise I'd use it.
I tell you what.
Well,
Also, this flail is large, so it would be even possible for you to use it.
2-handed.
I'll just take one. I'll just take.
No. The flail is big. It was like you are a medium creature, not large.
Yeah, I think it's like goes up 1 size category, but I don't know. Maybe probably not.
Okay, I'll take a ring of protection because we've got 3 of them. So okay. Is
Yeah.
that right?
let's see. Did anyone take the necklace of fireballs?
No one has yet, no.
No, I suggested somebody that doesn't normally cast. No point in me because I can already cast fireballs. I've got loads of ranged things, so it would be a waste of time. It might be good for Oteros, who has no real ranged options and no other sort of magic normally. Give him an
True.
Doesn't it like blow up if I fail a check or something?
No, you just throw it.
I would just throw it.
You do in your spellcraft check. You just pull them off the beads and then throw them. So it gives you a range fireball.
So, Adam and who else is taking a ring of freedom of movement?
There were 2 rings of freedom movement?
Yeah.
I can't at the moment because I'm going to have to reforge my ring because I'm.
I might as well just take it then, because I only have I don't have any rings, so.
You know how
Sounds
wizards
good.
have a bonded item. I don't have a familiar. I've got a bonded item. Yeah. Well, my bonded item is a ring of featherfall, but I have craft magic ring for my own thing, so I'll have to fiddle with it at some point so I can. Because it means that I've only got room for 1 ring at the moment, but I'll have to fiddle at some point. So I can't take an extra one anyway. I can only take 1.
Alright, then unless... Does anyone else want the Masterwork Composite Longbow, or can I have that one?
Yeah, you take it now. I've got a much better bow.
Alright, so I'm taking the Composite Longbow.
Okay.
Does it have any... Did it come with any arrows?
Yes, maybe several of them. But
I
I'm
have
not counting ammunition. Also, Julius, if you're reading, mute your microphone, please.
I have a few hundred arrows that I bought last time, so I've done them.
We've got a +1 Warhammer, but which is also probably large. And instead of +1 full plate, which is also probably large.
Yeah, you can assume because that was the loot from Frost Giants, it's
Yep.
sized for them.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? You might even recruit somebody big for your tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just simple thing that remember what you have, maybe write it down so in the future if you decide to sell something, maybe we will know what you have. So,
I'll keep the ring of freedom of movement on here for now.
Yeah,
I guess I could take it since I don't have a ring.
I think I might be able to combine it.
Didn't I take the ring of freedom of movement?
There's 2 of them.
Well, keep it
Oh.
for time, because as I say, because it's
Actually, it's probably a really good idea if you wear the ring of freedom of movement, especially since you transform a lot.
Sure.
okay. So ready where you are.
I'll take that. Movement. Alright. Is anyone still there?
Yep.
Alright, because everyone just got quiet, so.
I'm just waiting.
That leaves +1 warhammers, which are large, too large for us, and that huge flail, which we can't use anyways, because it's actually sized for a huge thing.
Yeah, it's huge because the Jotun Blood Giant was huge, not large.
Heavy, huge, frost-forged steel, icy burst, lucky, unholy.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, it ain't a traditional elven weapon, so my boy's not interested.
Okay.
A flail is?
Yeah, but mostly the question was like, even if you don't do anything with them, do you like, for example, like stash them in the storage
yeah.
area or?
We're
Yep.
gonna keep them in our thing, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool.
We're not throwing them in the bin.
Also, do you take any trophies, like for example from the body of the Jotun Giant?
Oh yeah, should we... did we take the head of the Jotun Giant and put it on the entrance
I
to the
think I've
castle?
had enough seeing dead bodies for a while and torn eyes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'd want to take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think we should take a few extra vials of that Jotun blood just in case.
Sure.
Ooh,
For
Research.
for study purposes.
We're gonna get high off some Jotun blood, is what we're saying.
I'm gonna roll for that because even though it's a big fucker, then it's not like the amount of blood isn't unlimited. So apart from you, like 4 vials for you specifically. Yeah. Oh, nice. So you have 6 more vials to do
I-
with experimenting.
so, right. Right.
Okay. So, what do you do?
Right? I think if everyone is ready to head upstairs, we all do our let's get 'em pose and head upstairs.
Okay.
Right, yeah, what room are we planning to go into?
Yeah, I might say that. I'm gonna say that, well, after seeing how the Weston did it, because Weston was most go-to-go guy to open the doors and contact with the consciousness of the tower. So
Well, I did it last time still.
yes, okay, so some